today we're gonna put together our fire pit. Alright, so I bought this fire pit on Amazon. I bought it for $180 roughly. It's not too cheap, but something tells me it ain't gonna last like something that you paid $180 for. So we'll see if we can figure out how to put it together and see if we can make it a little better than what it is right now. Just quick overview of what we got going on. Got our little mesh screen lid. It's supposed to be a spark arrestor. I mean, the thing's flimsy as hell, but I mean, it's decent build quality. It's just super cheap materials. This guy, that big old dent in the side of it already. That's nice. Definitely 180 worth. It's literally like, it'll flex with your finger. It's so thin, and that's what I'm worried about. One thing I was stoked about, I wasn't entirely sure. I kind of assumed that there was some sort of a ring in here for reinforcement, but we're gonna see if we can make this better. It comes with this little bag of instructions and super tiny hardware. You can just screw the thing together, and came with this cute little fire poker with a plastic handle. It's pretty ridiculous the amount of money that I paid for this thing for what it is. I mean, like I said, build quality is good, but if it was made out of much better materials, it would be a hell of a lot better deal. I think this thing, if you used it regularly, it maybe last a year before it melted through. There's no drain holes for any water that gets in. It does come with a little cover that you can keep it out of the rain. There's our feet, our legs. And this is like a safety ring, they called it, I think, that goes around the outside. You can kind of put your feet on it or keep yourself from walking into the side of it when it's nice and hot. So the other thing, last thing I'll mention, this paint, I'm sure it's all going to burn off and it's probably going to smell like horrible the first couple times that we use it, but we'll see. Let's put it together and see what we're going to do from there. There it is, put together as intended from the factory. And it's not a bad looking piece. Like I said, it's just super flimsy materials. You can see just from flopping it around, all this scratched up, but that's all gonna burn off as soon as you have a fire in it anyways. They did put these little angle iron pieces in the bottom to help protect the base, make it last a little longer, and there actually is a little drain hole right underneath the middle one. So I guess does have a way to get rid of water, and then have you put the longer bolts here to help support the top of the screen. A couple screws holding together, but like everything's just barely tack welded together. So we're gonna see what we can do to hopefully make it last a little longer. All right, so we got our hot glue gun. We got 5 of these little rods I bought Home Depot, steel rods, 5/16 by 4 feet. Hopefully we won't use all of them. I think they were something like $6 a piece. Got this old barbecue grill. The whole idea here, one, we're gonna take our welder and probably go around, at least on the legs where they attach to the base. Throw a couple welds on there to help reinforce that, because it's just got this super chintzy little hardware holding it together with holes that were way too big, I guess, just for room for error in manufacturing. Again, there's just a couple little tiny tack welds holding these guys in, but essentially the goal here is this is so thin, we just want to keep it to where the majority of the burning wood and embers is held up off of that base. So I'm thinking if we can cut this, throw it down in there, and fill in the sides with some rod. So that's our goal. See how it goes.
Pop a top again. I think I'll have another. Life is good, hey. Life is good, hey. I do my best work when the weather's pretty good.
Well, that's about her for now. That should help make it last a lot longer. I was talking about doing some verticals up to this guy, but I think for now I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is. If it seems like it's an issue in the future, then I can always come back and add on to it. I was able to save one whole rod, so that's good. I used all the barbecue grill except for that little chunk. I think that'll do it for now. I'm gonna flip her over and throw some welds on the feet just to make sure they don't come loose. Don't have to worry about that. And hopefully we'll get a few good years of enjoyment out of this thing. If you liked the video, please click the like button, leave me a comment, and check out my other videos. Thank you. What?